from the moon, stealing his spotlight. I'll have a cockfight at noon to settle their differences. At midnight, rematch, disturb the similarities. On turntables, the chicken scratch will prove to be unreadable. The determining factor in who gets the pitch, control the tides. No one decides the victor unless they give a fair listen to both the sides. We're low lives, we go blind, jerking off to the eclipse. The sun was pulling cheap shots, doing commercial body tricks. Behind the back, under the leg, I think he even did a head spin. On the crossfader, it sounded whack, but looked excellent. All of a sudden, it gets dim. The crater face steps in. Put some Mexican drum breaks on the techniques. He's like, let's begin. He started conducting an orchestra so dope, the sun started sweating him. I guess he had expected to win on pure artistic merit. Composing complex plays with no sound bites, burned out the lights, made MC too self-conscious, put them out the mics. For 1,000 nights it continued without a single slip-up, except once the record skipped, but it kind of sounded cool. It fit within the rhythm he was juggling. Polyrhythms out of country western albums spinning. It's plain to see that he had come to win. But as always, due to corrupt judging, they drew a tie. Now it's do or die. The sun was like, but the moon was like, the moon was like, oh wait, the sun was like, but the moon, the moon, the moon, the moon, the moon, the moon. And when the sun was chosen, it was the that got me. It was the break. Deflate. Cause I was gassed. Head over heels with electric drums and the spoken vocals, which was the joke of locals and laughing stock of my rock and roll hellhole. But the rhythmic acupuncture pierced my skin, pinning butterflies to my stomach, which would flutter every time I heard the more than the I was no devil worshiper, higher level interpreter. I refuse to lose focus and recite satanic verses with many curses. Drug-induced worst was I knew they were saying, kill your mother, because it paid them well. Yet, in my flashback, I see the foreshadow, ironic twist. My first purchase was a hip-hop record called Raising Hell. I should have run when I had the chance, but DMCs made me want to break dance, made me want to spin vinyl, made me want to grab right, made me want to not act white. Not to perpetuate any stereotype, but I was not about the mullet ice hockey haircut. I was not about the ripped jean jacket with the Megadeth, Metallica, and Slayer patch. I had an internal itch for the never could I get with the guitar riff. I had wild style wars. I rented Beat Street every week as I wore out the play rewind buttons on my VCR. I did the pause play all day, forced my Wayne's comprehension of inner city invention. For me, it was in the expression which would eventually win me exception. One exception, those around me couldn't give me affection, but I played and paid that video attention till eventually I completely bit the and found my new religion.